Hello. I am YourNeighborhoodWeirdKid, also going by YNWK, spelled YNWK. And this is my channel, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what to do here. Normally I have like a script or something. This is just completely off the dome, like off the top of my head. But this is sort of, I guess, an introduction video, I guess. I've not really had the chance to make one. So what I aim to do here on this channel is discuss various Christian topics, but be they Bible, non-Bible topics, right? And just try to simplify them in a manner that most people could understand, even if you don't have an intricate knowledge of the faith. Hopefully, in doing so, and making this content appealable to a wider demographic, I can draw more people in to the faith. Hopefully, more converts, right? On that note, I will just be saying this up front. Not everything I do here is going to be related to like the Bible. Like, don't worry, I'm still going to be strong in my faith. I'm not going to try to deny that I'm not a Christian. I'm not going to try to deny that I'm a Christian. But not everything I do is going to be explicitly talking about God, getting super religious and everything. Because sometimes I want to make something and just don't have an idea of what to make. I just want to put out a video. And again, this helps further my goal of getting Christian content to more people who maybe wouldn't consider it. Because, maybe they come for gameplay and, they see, he does gameplay and he talks about the Bible a little bit. So, maybe I'll see what that is, It's highly unlikely. I'm going to acknowledge that. But there is an intent there. Don't expect videos and uploads to be consistent. I have school, and I do also play games outside of school and homework. And plus, I just find editing to not be very fun. And plus, I also have to do like Spanish subtitles, because more people get that way. And that's really my only other language that I speak. So, so I don't exactly know what type of content I want to make on this channel. I've already got 3 videos where I talk about the Bible while I, play games. However, I feel that doing that, it's kind of hard to do both because I can't read a script and play a game at the same time. So, I have to, just make it up as I go. But if I do that, then I'm kind of not entirely focused on what I'm doing. That's not exactly good gameplay. So I think going forward, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to have gameplay in the back and then do something like this where I record over it with a script, even though this isn't scripted. The intent is there. I also might start including an avatar that I have made. I've seen most people do that, and I really like it. Looks appealing to me. So, why not, right? But yeah, so just to summarize, I'm your neighborhood weird kid, also known as YNWK. Welcome to the channel. We're happy to have you here. We're going to be talking about God sometimes and playing games sometimes. It's going to be a little bit of both. Definitely we're going to try to put an emphasis on God. However, there will be videos that aren't strictly God, right? And, I would say that that's fine, actually. Not to take a whole focus away from God, obviously, but to have an event that isn't entirely focused on, spreading the gospel, because if I can find, I believe it is in this book. Yeah, John chapter 2, with the wedding at Cana. So, I do have a religious precedent for doing this. So expect both religious and non-religious content on this channel. I will not be hiding the fact that I do follow Christ. I'm not going to try to conceal that. That's just not something that I'm told to do. And finally, don't expect uploads to be consistent. First of all, I'm a student. Second of all, editing is really boring. Alright, I think that's it for me. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I doubt this video is gonna do any well, but you know, it's out there. It'll be out there. All right. Have a blessed day, friends.